I want to introduce y'all to my drag daughters. Candy Muse.
What's T?
AKA Bulldog and Drag.
What the hell going on?
And my other drag daughter, Dahlia Sin.
What's T?
AKA Horseface Aja and Ugly Naomi. We're gonna talk about drag families, and I thought it would be the tea if we got to talk about my drag family. That rhymed. I told you I was a poet, bitch. Oh, Ma, what's up? Ma, I look so sexy. AYO SIS, send me home.
Hey y'all, it's me, Sugar Cane, here at DragCon LA. Don't forget to come and see me at DragCon New York City, bitch. I love you.
Since we have drag family here, we're gonna talk about drag family, family values, and our experiences as a drag family, pre-drag race and post-drag race. For me, of course. So we did a lot of touring together as the queens of the House of Aja pre-drag race. Before I was on season 9, we definitely traveled a lot. We were just some broke ass bitches trying to make a living in America.
Girl, poor. Like, when I tell you poor.
Poor with a capital R.
We were
Like
poor, bitch.
poor.
Like poor.
Like, wait, no, we were.
Well, I don't know about y'all, but I wasn't poor. They was poor.
Let's start off with the story about how our first DragCon. So we basically scavenged up the coinerinis, that's the money, to get on our little, our little classy flight to LA from New York City. And
I found us a cute Airbnb in the mountains of California.
we had an Airbnb on top of the hill. Like, I'm not talking about the Kristen Cavallari hills. I'm talking about the Hills Have Eyes hills.
The hill on top of the hill.
The hill on top of the hills have eyes. We thought, we paid off our DragCon tickets for the weekend. We paid off our Airbnb. We paid off our flights. We don't need no more money.
We forgot about the food that we was gonna have to eat. We thought about the cabs we was gonna have to drive in. We just didn't we forgot about everything.
These are like pre-drag race, drag family problems. Let's talk about day 1 of DragCon 2015.
So we came to DragCon specifically so that Aja can be seen by producers of Drag Race so that she could hopefully maybe get on season 9.
And I'm not saying I did, but I did!
Miss Aja thought it was cute to wear 2 wigs stacked on top of each other.
3,
and then a crown.
I was fancy. I thought
That
I
was
the
made out of
queen.
necklaces.
We were cramped in a little ass car, and then Aja.
Bitch, that was Uber Plus. You're cramped in every car.
True. We're all stepping out of the car, and Aja forgets to, duck down to get out of the car. Girl, she gagged, hit the top of her crown on the where you put your, where you hang onto the car on the sides?
The top of the car?
The top of the car. That, her wig slides back, the crown falls off, and Aja is standing there, gagged, tears coming down her face. She said, I'm not going in anymore.
Wait. She wasn't even crying at this moment. She was like, you know what? You're not going in yet.
I was ready to get an Uber pool back to New York. I was like, girl.
She literally said, get me a car back to the Airbnb. We couldn't afford an extra car back to the Airbnb, so you have to walk your ass back to the hills, bitch.
Up that long ass hill, bitch.
And then, I don't know what got into Aja.
She snapped right out of it.
She turned around and was like, no, we came all the way over here, we're going inside. Girl, lo and behold, we went into DragCon.
Stack that wig back on her head.
And the bitch got on season 9.
Shall we actually move on to how we flew to Chicago after that? To be seen.
Well, we were still poor, so
Just to be seen.
So people think that we had it easy. Girl, we had no money. Girl, we was poor. We had about $400 for 4 drag queens that had to take Ubers everywhere.
Can we talk about the illegal Airbnb and how we got kicked out?
Bitch, we got kicked out because of you.
No!
No, bitch, no. Tell me why. It is 5 in the morning, and Aja thought it was cute to make quesadillas at 5 in the morning.
Quesadilla. She said quesadilla.
Quesadillas. You know, for the American viewers.
Quesadillas.
Quesadillas.
No, and then I guess there was no lid for the pan that Aja was cooking in, so this bitch took a paper plate,
My resourceful. We was broke.
plate, and covered the pot that was on top of the flames. But we weren't supposed to be making any noise, let alone cooking at 5 in the morning. The plate went on fire, and all 75 fire alarms went off. Oh my God, when I tell you the owner of the Airbnb came down.
And then she started crying. And she said, what did she say? Can we say it on the count of 3? Do you remember?
Sis, I barely remember today.
Do you remember?
I remember.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. She said, you promised me one thing. You were going to be quiet.
When I tell you this woman was on the verge of tears, and I looked at her, I said,
No, that's not what happened.
Bitch.
I had to walk away, bitch.
So this is what really happened. Girl, let me tell you, it was crazy. Candy cannot compose herself. And bitch, when I say we lost it, this poor lady sitting there and we're like, girl.
She's looking at us like we're crazy.
She looked at us, she was like, get out.
Get out. Get out. Now, we were not even being loud. Were we?
We were being loud. Girl, our
no
quiet
matter where
isn't
we
whispering,
go.
bitch. We always loud.
No matter where we go, loud as
You know what it is? Let me tell y'all. These bitches all got attitudes. This one don't care. This one care too much. I'm perfect and beautiful. And
Wow, now you're like a comedian. But let's talk about traveling post-Drag Race.
ooh, that's fun. You know why traveling post Drag Race is fun? Cause we ain't poor.
Well, I'm not poor.
we still poor.
Bitch, you know
we
what?
still sadly poor.
Post-Drag Race, House of Aja is very grateful for all the opportunities we've had.
Girls go on Drag Race and you never expect like a queen to like, I don't know, like be good to her sister or her families or whatever. I think that Aja's been one of the only few girls from Drag Race that have gotten off of the show and kind of like given back to us, and like we've been able to do gigs all over the country without Aja, like because of the success that she's had on the show, and she's been able to share that and share our talent and our beauty with the world.
I think a lot of people were like, oh, like the House of Aja, like you guys are just like whack, you guys need to stop riding Aja's coattails. And I'm like, first of all, like they sat there and manufactured the coattails for me. Like, you know, without your family, you can't go places. And now that I'm in a place that's like a place.
Inside a place?
That, you know, I can like offer to like be like, you know what, come with me. If you got a chosen family, take care of your family the same way they take care of you. But don't forget, they're still broke.
Here.
I think that we have come to the conclusion of families are just crazy, families cannot be trusted, Aja is the CIA of drag, and Dahlia is a whore. So with that being said, I think this kind of Does this conclude Aja's House of Aja episode of Family of AYO SIS Family Show Aja?
I don't know. Did Dahlia's nipple pasties just fall off? Absolutely. So I think I'm taking that as a yes. Come on, what's going on?
Says, give me that shit back, bitch.
AYO SIS.